Bodybuilding Stand Fitness. Here we are, shoulder day. So this is the armor. So let's get some. What I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate some Arnolds. These are forward, right in front of you, and then you're coming out just like this. So they're working the anterior delt, and they're working the lateral delt on the whole movement, throughout the whole movement. Alright, so here we go. Alright, those are called Arnolds. Working your anterior delts and your laterals. That's a real good exercise. Working both heads of the shoulders, and it's just a nice warm up too. You can start off with lightweight, and then increment up, and just get some for the shoulders. Alright, this is Ezra helping you Stand Fitness. I'm out.
Shoulder molder. That's what I'm going to call this one. So this is a shoulder exercise that's going to build up some mass and also do some shredding at the same time. So your shoulders are like your armor. It builds up that width, and it gives the impression that your waist is smaller. It really articulates your biceps, because when you can see the articulation within your shoulders and your chest, your shoulders and your biceps, your shoulders and your traps, it really is very appealing. So shoulders are definitely an awesome exercise. I love doing them. You also get a really nice pump in your shoulders too. So it feels like you're putting on some type of armor or something. So let's go ahead and get into it. Remember, with this cycle, we're not doing the abdominals or the calves. We're just warming up with a functional exercise, depending on what muscle group that we're going to be working. Okay. So we're going to get started with Arnold's. The Arnold's is the demonstration video that I put on the front. I'll be back. You know, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They were named after him, and so I don't know if it's because he created them or not. I really don't know, but they're called Arnold's. And so what I started off with is 35 pounds after I did a warm-up set with 30. Yeah, I don't count that as my set, though. It's just warming up. I also did some rotator cuff dumbbells with like 10-pound dumbbells, where you're just lifting your arm up like that, and you're doing the external rotations and internal rotations for your rotator cuffs, kind of warm those up too. So my first set, the Arnold's, was 35 pounds. I did 10 for each 10. And then I did 40, then I did 45, and then I did 50. So that's our first set of Arnold's, okay? Right from there, I started off with some dumbbell front raises, seated, okay? Now, seated is going to allow you to remove a lot of the momentum that most people end up, moving to, as a handicap. To lift the weight when you're standing, it's easier to use your momentum. And momentum is bad. Momentum causes injury. So momentum also prevents isolation of the muscle. And it doesn't allow you to completely isolate that muscle, which is ineffective. So the seated front dumbbell raises started off with 35 pounds, 10 for each arm, alternating. And then went to 40 pounds, then 10 for each arm, 45 pounds, 10 for each arm, and then 50 pounds, 10 for each arm. Okay. Then after I finished that, went straight to my rear military press, seated barbell. Okay, and you see that the consistency of a lot of the exercise that I'm doing, I'm sitting down. Okay, so the rear military press barbell started off with 65 pounds because you know the barbell is 45 pounds. So I put two 10s on there, a 10 on each side, which is 65 pounds. Did 10. Then another two 10s, 85 pounds, 10 repetitions. Then 105, 10 repetitions. Now make sure when you're doing the rear, you're coming behind your neck. So that is working the rear deltoids, okay? And then my third set, another added more 2 10s, 105. And then another 2 10s for my fourth set, 125. Okay? So went straight from the rear military press barbell to my machine lateral raises. Machine lateral raises is going to work my lateral deltoid, okay? And start off with 100 pounds. And this is the machine. You grab it and you lift up like this. You can also put your arms up like this and go like that. Works those lateral deltoids. So 100 pounds, 10 reps. 110 pounds, 10 reps. 120 pounds, 10 reps. 130 pounds, 10 reps. Okay. Now went straight from there and did my rear delt rope pullbacks. They're the same, the rope that you use to do tricep extensions. Use that same rope, but you're pulling back this way, right, like that. And you see the movement that I just did is rope pullbacks right there. It works the rear delts, okay. So use that with the cable. Attach the rope to the cable, put it all the way up to the top, then grab it, then pull it back like that, and you'll feel it in your rear delts. Okay, and started off with 70 pounds, did 10, 80 pounds, did 10, 90 pounds, did 10, 100 pounds, did 10. Okay, and moved straight from there to my dumbbell presses. Okay, with dumbbell presses, I didn't want to do the mass because right now I'm burnt out. So my muscles have been pumped up. They're tired. I'm almost very exhausted. So what I want to do is take lighter weight and shred up the mass that I built. So I've done dumbbell presses with 50 pounds for all 4 sets, 10 reps. Okay, so 50 pounds, that's it. Do 4 sets of 10 reps. And alternate them from the hammer grip lift to the side grip or the supinated grip lift. Okay, and get that blood boiling and pumping in there. Okay, then move right from there to the cable flies rear delts, where you have the cables and you crisscross and you're bending down. Okay, so just like your dumbbell raises for your rear delts, except you're holding the cables, and you crisscross the cables and then bring the cables up just like so. Okay, and knocked out that at 25 pounds, did 10, 30 pounds, did 10, then 35 pounds, did 8, and then did a drop set back down to 20 pounds and did 10. Okay, and then went straight from there and did my rear traps for the Smith machine. Now, rear traps is a little bit different than the side traps, where you're lifting them up and you're going like this. Well, with the Smith machine, you kind of get in front of the bar, and so your arms are behind you, and so when you lift them, you're lifting up, and it's working a different part of your trap muscles. Okay, so you might need somebody to hold your back, so when you're leaning back like this and you're lifting up, you're not falling over. Okay. So I use that with the Smith machine. It's 135 pounds I use, so 245-pound plates on the Smith machine bar. And then do 3 sets of those and knock out 15 for all 3 sets. Okay. And then of course you guys know I always do my traps with the machine trap. I started off with 450 pounds, did 10 went to 540 pounds, did 10. Then dropped to 360 pounds, did 20. 270 pounds, and did 20. All right, so my traps is feeling really nice. And with that Smith machine trap, rear trap exercise that I did, I've never done that before. So it touched a muscle that I don't think has ever been touched before, and so I was feeling it. It felt really good. So definitely do that exercise. If you guys don't understand that exercise, please send me a text message, and I'll do a personal video for you so you can understand that. And then right after I did that, I went and ended my exercise, my day with upright rows. All right, the upright rows with the straight bars. Okay. Started off with 80 pounds doing the upright rows. You know, you bring it up just like that, all up to your neck, do 10. Then 90 pounds, do 10. 100 pounds, do 10. And then do a drop set to 50 pounds and knock out 20. All right, and it works on your traps too. The definition and the articulation between the traps and your deltoid. So like when you're lifting the weight up, and you're bringing it up here to your neck, you can see my elbows are coming up too, and then the bar is coming right under my neck right here, and so it's lifting up right here, and it causes that indentation between your traps and your deltoids, and right here within your clavicle for your chest, which is very, very appealing. So those upright rows, very effective, creates a lot of definition and articulation inside of those muscle insertions and organs. So that concludes our workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was intense. And remember, increase your intensity. Shorten the rest periods between your sets. There's different ways that you can make these exercises more effective. And those are some of the ways. So, hey, get some. This is Ezra here helping you out with Stand Fitness. Y'all, thanks for watching.